Right, hello guys. Now, recently, I've got a job, and I've had my job for about 4 or 5 weeks now, and I work in Asda, and I'm gonna make a long video about this. I'm gonna do stages right now. First of all, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, you work in Asda," or some people are gonna be like, "Yeah, cool, whatever, bye." The people that say, "Oh, you work in Asda," I want to clear something up. It's good pay and it's a job. A job is a job at the end of the day. I constantly get bitches. I don't mean bitches as in girls, men and women, coming up to me and saying, "Oh, you work in Asda," or turning their nose down at it or whatever. Yeah, it's not my dream job. I want to leave that. Next month I'm going to leave it. I'm going to do the job I want to do because I will be old enough to do that job. But the point is, until then, until I'm old enough to do that job next month, I'm doing something else in between. And Asda is not a bad place to work. It's Walmart, American company. They're a multi-billion company. They're worth billions and millions and millions and millions. They've got shops all over the world. You know, they're doing really well for themselves, and they save the customer money every day. I'm doing a bit of plugging here, but seriously, so don't then judge me or judge the shop just because of what you heard and your poorly informed information. It really bugs me, and it's something that gets on my nerves. The people that just judge me or judge the shop because of what they've heard and they're poorly informed. That's what something I hate, is ignorance. I just can't stand ignorance. Anyway, now we've cleared that up. So the next thing I want to move on to is something called date rotation. If you work in a supermarket, you have to have your later dates at the back of the shelf, and then your nearer dates, your closer dates, at the front of the shelf. For example, if you have the 1st of November and the 5th of November, all your 1st of November stock will be at the front, and all your 5th of November stock will be at the back. Now, something we've all seen our parents do is take something from the back so they don't have the front stuff. This is something that costs the store millions and millions of pounds every week, every month, every year. Millions of pounds. As soon as when you do that and something old goes to the back, reason being is because, say, the 1st of November goes to the back and then it's now the 2nd of November. The 1st of November could have been sold, but because it was at the back, it's been lost out on money, and then the store have to make the money back on that product. It's all measured by like computer systems. I don't expect you to understand it, but the point is, if you see your parents doing that, please just tell them to take the stuff at the front. It's not going to make any difference to you. The food is all fresh. The shop would not sell it if it was not fresh. I constantly get customers saying to me, "Oh, I want the stuff that's fresh. I like to get it from the back." No, okay? If it wasn't fresh, it would not be on sale, okay? Do not do that. Do not do it, because it's annoying. Because then my supervisor comes along and she's like, "Oh, you didn't do the date rotation properly." And I did, but you customers have gone and messed it all up. And then I get in trouble, okay? Not that you care, but you should, okay? So, moving on. Another thing. After there's these something called cages, which are the metal things on wheels that we pull around in boxes. You would have seen them, that people that work in the supermarket pulling them around, the metal things. They're called cages, right? Now, after 10 o'clock in Asda, I don't know about the other stores, but in Asda, we're not allowed to take cages on the shop floor after 10 o'clock. You got to try and take all the cages off the shop floor, and then you have them on these little mini trolley things. But sometimes after 10 o'clock and after half 10, the cages are still left on the floor because you're still working stock and still putting stuff out on the shelf. The point I'm making to you is, when you hear a cage coming along the shop floor, do not walk out in front of that cage, okay? I constantly get customers that are just walking in front of me when I've got a cage, or when I'm pulling a logger cage, right? If I've got a cage and it's full of frozen pizza bases, that is heavy, okay? And if I'm pulling that at like 4 miles an hour, 5 miles an hour, that don't seem like a lot of speed, but it is. And that it takes a lot to slow it down, okay? And if you're going to walk out in front of me, I'm just going to run you over. I'm not going to stop. And that's not because I don't want to. Well, it is partly because I don't want to, but purely because it's so heavy, you can't stop it physically in time. So when you're walking in the shop floor, when you come out at the end of an aisle, you look left, you look right, and you look left again. You're looking for cages, okay? You treat the shop floor like you would a road. I'm fed up of customers keep walking out in front of cages and just keep walking behind cages as well, because them things are dangerous. Don't automatically assume, "Oh yeah, he will stop because I'm a no." That's not how it works, okay? If I'm coming towards you with a cage, don't then walk in front of me, okay? Just don't do it. And then the next thing I want to go on to is just people that go shopping. Now I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I go to work at 5:30. I start my shift at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I finish at 11 in the morning. I'm only part time, right? And I get people that come into the store at 6:30, half past 7, 6:30, 8:30. Why are you shopping so early? And it's a Saturday. Why are you up so early to shop? Have a lie-in and come in. The store's open 24 hours. Why are you coming in at 6 o'clock in the morning to do your shopping? Why? Why are you shopping so early? I can't get my brain around it. Who in their right mind will wake up and go shopping for food at 6 o'clock in the morning? Why? Why? So just have a lie-in. I don't understand why you have to come so early. It's all very well and good, but yeah. So that's all I'm saying on that one. And that's me wrapped up about Asda's. So don't judge me because I work in Asda's. If you see a cage on the shop floor, someone coming towards you with a cage, don't walk out in front of them because if it's me, I'll run you over. I don't care. And also, date rotation, everything is fresh. Tell your parents, don't reach for the stuff at the back. It doesn't make a difference. And even though it's got a sell by date, it doesn't mean you can't use that product. So even say if it's got the 1st and the date that we're on is, say, the 31st of October, it doesn't matter because you can still have that product up until the 3rd or 4th of November anyway. It's just by law that the shop, but for you to eat it, it's fine. Anyway. Tell your parents, not so much you guys, because your parents will be doing that sort of thing anyway. Right. I'm done. I've gone on a bit, but it needed to be said. Peace.